Star Wars fans. You know there's just 81 days until Christmas 2022. Oh, we're getting closer. We're within the 90-day window. And you know what? Just this Saturday, we're taking our portraits for the 2022 season as Santa Claus. So looking forward to spending time with some of my Santa Claus friends and getting those portraits for the season. Good to see you all here. Of course, Star Wars Meg, the early crew here nice and early before the show started. Jedi Mike, thank you for this. Blessed and grateful. Same here, my friend. Same here. I appreciate it. And Roland, hello. Oh, good to see you, Roland. And Mando Mike, good to see you as well, my friend. Thanks for being here. Fitz just stopping in. He's at work. Good to hear. Good to see you here. And we're going to watch episode 5. Now, we're here early today because I have to help my dad with his feed business. I've been helping him since his accident. And today, he is actually going to be able to go with me. We're going to be driving across Ohio today, picking up livestock feed and delivering it to some of his customers, bringing it home today. So, busy day ahead of us. Really busy day ahead of me. And wanted to get this episode in before I went out on the day. So I do have to cut the stream off no later than 90 minutes. We can't go over 90 minutes on the show today. So let's get this going. As always, when we do these watch parties, I've got the episode playing right here behind me and a timer laid on top of the screen so that you can see where I am in the episode, as well as you've got visual clues in the screen behind there. We do this to avoid copyright strikes and to allow you all to follow along if you've got your Disney Plus. And I'll be making commentary throughout the show, interacting with you all. I do have the chat set to subscriber only mode. Subscriber only mode. So just subscribe to the channel. That's all. Oh, it's free. Costs you nothing, but that keeps some of the bots out of the chat and keeps things moving along quite well. So good to see you all. I saw a chat come in and disappear. I think it had some typos in it, but good to see you all here. I think Matt Risman was here. And you see the Wall of Fame right below. Matt Risman here on the very first, the only person on the Wall of Fame from episode 4. We had Matt Risman right at the top of the leaderboard, and you'll see the leaderboard for the season is scrolling by. Fanjecture and Baymax with a strong commanding lead in the season, and then of course you see everybody else listed there. And if you can get more of your predictions for the episode correct than Santa, you too could be on the leaderboard with Matt Risman. Good to see you, Matt. Oh my goodness. Good to see you, my friend. And we're going to get into the episode here in just a moment. I want to make sure we get everything ready to go. And if you've already seen the episode, please, no spoilers in the chat. This is Santa's first time watching it, and I'll be getting through the episode here. So I will start the timer right after the Disney Plus logo goes, and then we allow the review to go like last time, whatever. We allow all that to go just so the timer stays in sync with the episode. And if you want to follow along, of course you can do so there. All right. So I think that's enough. We see the episode titles. The Axe Forgets, 46 minutes long. That'll give us 38 minutes or something of content. So there'll be that. Roland said, I did watch it and personally enjoyed it. I saw Meg's comment on Twitter this morning, and I've seen some reviews saying they still love it. But my prediction for the episode was that this is the middle part of a 3-story arc. I'm not expecting a lot of action. I'm expecting more setup. And of course, if you caught the show yesterday with Jason Ward, you'll know what our thoughts are for that. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. The Axe Forgets, 46 minutes long, and I'll start the timer right after the Disney Plus logo goes by. There it goes. Now I'll turn off the. All right. Turn off the Hoth ambience, the music that Meg wrote and she published on Meg's Cantina. If you're not subscribed to Meg's Cantina, you should. That's where she posts some bonus content for her channel as well as some of her original compositions. Chillmonger, good to see you, my friend. Of course, there's the theory I just learned yesterday that the leader of this little group here could actually be Mon Mothma's daughter. Oh, oh. Smack, mother, smack. You've been an idiot, son. Oh. That hurt her. That she's could be Mon Mothma's daughter. How about that? Uh, no, Santa's having his monster rehab this morning. Okay, here we go. About 2 minute of introduction by the time we get through here. Just like Santa's intro, about 2 minutes. Okay. Oh yeah. Chillmonger. I see you. Very funny. Hey, Jeff Rowe. I just Jeff was over visiting last night. Good to see you here this morning, my friend. Jeff is likely commuting to work, getting ready to commute to work this morning. Got a long drive from our neck of the woods to where he works in Columbus, Ohio. All right. You're slouching. I'm sad, Mama. That's, that's very sad, Mama. Ah, blue milk. This is good. I promise to disappoint you. I love her. She looks familiar. Was she in a like a '70s sitcom back in the day? I have to look up the actress and see where I've seen her before. She looks very, very familiar. Uncle Harlow. gotta gotta get you a janitor job. You need to get out of here. have a have a muffin. Go. Catherine Hunter, Matt. Thanks for looking that up. She's Harry Potter's neighbor. Oh, there you go. She was, yes, uh, Mrs. Oh, she's a squib, right? She's a squib uh, in Harry Potter. That's it. Harry Potter's neighbor. That's it. The squib that was kind of watching over him. She couldn't be detected because her magic was basically non-existent. Mrs. Fig. Matt. Very good. Didn't get a name. Ah, yeah. It's a detention of some sort, right? Yeah. Axe forgets. There's the title of this episode. It's not. Darth Chaos. Hello. Yeah. Oh, Dominic. I almost sent you a side by side of Wisconsin's former coach, his record compared to your current coach. Uh, somebody had a better record and doesn't have a job. Oh, getting ready for the dinner. Here we go. Huh? Oh, that's her daughter? Oh, somebody grumpy. Of course, teenage daughters. Oh, So you did choose that conversation, coming down with an attitude. Maybe you should get off on the right side of the bed. Woke up little Miss Grumpy Pants. Uh, questioning your existence. Very nice. Why you go back to old tech? I don't know if many of you know. Like COBOL as a programming language is extremely valuable because it doesn't suffer many of the same sort of exposures that modern programming languages have. And there are actually companies encouraging universities to teach COBOL to IT students because there's legacy tech that still is in existence, programs, computers, whatever, that mainframes that run on COBOL. The programs run on COBOL. And for the longest time, I don't know if this is still true, but for the longest time, up into the mid 2000s, NASA was still using COBOL to run the space program. In, say, the International Space Station, stuff like that, COBOL is critical in the running of those systems because the equipment that needs to run needs to be. I'm not drinking that. uh, the equipment needs to be able to be exposed to the coldness of space, and COBOL will run on that equipment. So there you go. Same idea. Doesn't seem simple. I, he's already assessed. You guys don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're doing. I'm not going in there with a bunch of people who don't know what they're doing. So I'm flying that thing. Where are the blurgs? Hashtag, where are my blurgs? Where? um, Okay. A very similar not archaeology. Topography. Old temple. What temple? Temple of what? Oh. There we go. Hey, Darth Cheeks has been on that site. Moving furniture. Yeah. To get him to look the role. I've seen it done. Dry run. We're going through. Oh, there he is. Got a good number of Imperials. Headquarters. Prefect. Is this Harry Potter? Prefect of Slytherin House. Uh, Prefect. Uh, shouldn't they be holding the weapons consistent? The two in the back have them facing inward. The two in the front have them both facing. Oh, they just changed. Two in the front are facing out, and the two in the back are facing in. Yeah. Oh, got ties coming. Going around. Yeah. What are you all doing down there? Twin ion engines. Loud. Loud whooshing. Oh! This dam in Scotland that Darth Elvis went and visited. Hey, Mike Porter, looking for your dad joke this morning. There it is. I see you. You've DM'd it. Thank you for that. Yes, sir. Don't touch my spell. uh, Lighten up, Francis. Mike. uh, I agree, Roland. Very interesting character. There we go. Dedication. Yaku! Oh, there's the sequel reference. I saw Brent, who drops in from time to time, said there would be a sequel reference. Indeed, we did. Jakku. Random to be random. Dun dun. Yes, Roland. This feels very real, right? Feels real, feels lived in, feels uh, genuine. I'm loving it. Gotta burn the evidence. Is that what they're doing? Gotta make sure if somebody comes by. Yes, Hosnian Prime was also mentioned. Yes. Sequel references. But are we getting the dinner scene? And that's what I want to know. Is the dinner scene happening? Don't spoil it. I shouldn't ask it that way because many of you have already seen this, and you know. I'm anxious for the dinner scene. Starting to get a feeling they're going to hold off the dinner scene till next week. I'm not sure. At Risbon, hey. Breakfast scenes are better. My stomach is growling. It's in agreement with you, Matt. He's still playing with his cereal. You know, if you keep playing with your cereal like that, it's going to get all mushy. It's in milk. You need to janitorial. That's what field. A astromech droid back here in the corner. Deeply educational. Cyril eating cereal. There you go, Roland. It's a beautiful countryside. Look how gorgeous that is. Remember during the filming how they talked about the walks up to the locations were sometimes a bit tasking, right? But when they got there, the payoff was huge. You can see how just gorgeous. Ah, playing them. They actually want them to be up there watching and then let it come from them, not him. Very nice. There's all the loot. Lots of loot. You can kill each other later. Oh, Imperial Shadow. Yeah? Because you're a jerk. Coruscant. Oh, come on. Dinner party. Dinner party. Dinner party. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for that cameo. Looking for a cameo. Hmm. Coruscant. Very nice. I want the dinner party. I want a cameo. That would help me with my predictions. Oh, got to pay attention to your predictions. And I also name dropping the Emperor, right? Because I'm thinking dinner party, cameo, Emperor. Those are three of my guesses. What are we doing? Device clicks. Oh, he's still got his image of Cassian. He's not letting it go. Holding on to a little animosity. All right. Signal. Are you in? Gonna be a jerk about this or no? What's the deal? They're called figures, Matt. Figures. Use the right terminology. The clone trooper figures in Cyril's room. I think that's what you meant to say. Pepper tree. Ah, we're splitting up. You want to have a problem with me? It was such a good job. I saw the comments earlier about the acting in this show. Oh my goodness, it's fantastic. We have beautiful scenery, like the vistas, the uh, cinematography is gorgeous. We get different worlds here. We've got uh, different environments. Everything you could want. Okay, listening to the chatter. Assistant. Oh, there's your holocrons back there, right? They're quite large for holocrons, though, right? Like normally, aren't holocrons like hand sized? These are like this big. They're huge. A Star Trek phaser on the table. They're huge, right, Roland? Huge. Maybe they're not what we think they are. You know, like a Sith Wayfinder looks like a Sith holocron, except it's not a Sith holocron, is it? It's a Wayfinder. So maybe, I mean, these are big. They're the shape of, right? They're in the form of, but they may not be the thing. Oh, and that's it. Oh my goodness. Uh, that's a, that's that's it, huh? Oh, Stanley's. I thought holocrons come in different sizes. Well, apparently they do. But I haven't seen them this big, right? I like, yeah, no dinner party. Big sad for Santa. So yeah, the episode take 2 minutes off of the 39 there, 37 minutes. A pretty good time. Let me stop this, turn that off, and we'll get into the predictions here. I do need just a reminder. I've got about 45 minutes left. I got a message. Uh, oh, somebody timed the Risman out on the stream. Oh, it's rude. What happened? Risman didn't say anything. Why did he get timed out? Hopefully, Matt, you'll be back in there. I don't know that. Well, I could log in and see if I can untime you out. But if we got one of our mods here, if you guys could go look for Risman and untime him out. Let me see if I can do that for you, Matt. That's That's it's not right. That's Mike Stan Shill Porter. I fell asleep. It was a very quiet. Oh, he's back. Matt's back. Okay. Good, 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 good. All right. Well, let's get into the predictions. I do have to get through this. Overall, the episode is pretty much what I expected. I really wanted the dinner scene. Really disappointed that didn't happen. Um, and were they coming back from the dinner party? I thought the dinner party was at their house. They're coming back from something as they were commuting there, and they were chatting about something. I'm not sure what that was about. Has the dinner party already happened, or is it going to happen next week when all the activities going on? We're going to have the dinner party going on. It's going to be this thing. Yeah, Matt says I think they're coming back from something else. I hope so. I'm really hoping for that dinner party scene. So let me move the predictions onto this screen. Hit share, and we'll bring them up so that you all can see the predictions and that on the screen here. Oh, let me enlarge it a little bit here. So there you go. Can you guys read that? You can read it and see the questions. Question one: a stormtrooper gets killed with a blaster shot. Again, I was not expecting this to be a big confrontation episode. I expected it to be setting things up, but I really wanted to be. Yeah, I thought so too, Roland. I thought the dinner party was supposed to be at their house. Yeah, so I was trying to figure that out. Like, were they at, was I mistaken? Was the dinner party really somewhere else? They went to it, and now they're coming back home. I thought the way that it was inferred in the last episode is that big dining table there is where the dinner scene was going to be hosted. And I think from the trailers that we've had so far, that it should be, we kind of get some of that. So we see Mon Mothma kind of with little glimpses of perhaps what could be that dinner party. So we will get that. We also still haven't had the Senate or anything like that. So yeah, that was my assumption was that it was going to be there. But so let's go through. A stormtrooper gets killed with a blaster shot. No, that didn't happen because we're not at that part of the story yet. Don't worry, my friends. Plenty of stormtroopers will get killed with blaster shots. just not here yet. If we can increase the size of this and make it place all those, and then see if we can get more. There we go. There you can see more answers on the screen. Matt Risman, right there with Santa, so you can see how he does this week. A droid is referred to by name. No, we know that Cassian and B2 are separated. There was most of the interaction with a droid by name. I think there may be one at some point in the future, like maybe in the Senate. You know how R2 would be around and they say, "Hey, R2, could you go get this?" Or 3PO, go tell so and so whatever. Right? We may get a scene sort of like that, but not just yet. Somebody in Jason's stream pointed out Rebels is happening right now too. Not yet. Rebels is still a few months off. If I'm right, Rebels starts 4 years prior. This is 5 years prior. So we're still leading up to Rebels. We're not there yet. I could be wrong, but that's. I think Sheev the Wise from Vader's Lair. I'm pretty sure, and Sheev is a huge Rebels nerd. And if Meg is in the chat still, perhaps she would know as well. But I'm pretty sure Rebels happens after this season of Andor. So, yeah. around this time. It's getting close. It's just not yet. Not yet. A droid's referred to by name, so no, not this episode. Not yet. That's my thinking. I like to share sort of what's in my head, why I'm guessing the things I am. Hyperspace tunnel inside a ship. Well, we don't have a lot of action going on here, right? We're just going from scene to scene. Now, next week is when I expect all the stuff to hit the fan, right? So next week, I do expect we'll get hyperspace, we'll get space battle, we'll get all the fun stuff. Just not this week. So, no's get the point here. Matt Risman and I are scoring right along. You see, everyone, 1-1-1. Matt, did you copy my answers? So here we go. A space battle. A space battle happens from inside, between different ships. No, not yet. I think that's next week. So there we go. I think that's next week. We see a named character cameo. Now, this question I kind of talked to about. Matt says Rebels also begins in 5 BBY. So this is definitely 5 BBY. So yeah, maybe it is happening concurrently. So it's season 1 of Rebels. Space Aladdin is still stealing fruit and running through the marketplace. Maybe. We see a named character cameo. I was wanting the dinner scene. I was going for the dinner scene here, and you guys heard me during the watch party. I was kind of rooting for it. So Santa doesn't get the point, but I see Matt Risman does right there, killing it. Yes, indeed, saying that they would. Partisans in the episode. We still spend a lot of time with the camp. So yes, we're counting that camp as partisans. I believe they're partisans. They name dropped Saul Guerrera before, so they're associated with him, affiliated with him in some way. I believe they're partisans. So we're saying yes there. Yeses get the point. Going. We see a flashback scene. Uh-oh. We see a flashback scene. Again, we've been having them along as Cassian's remembering back. And we didn't get a flashback scene. I was trying to remember if there was one not involving Cassian with Cyril. Cyril was remembering back, but he never had a flashback scene. He did hold up the holocron or the hollow image of Cassian, but I didn't see a flashback in there at all. So a flashback, unfortunately, no. And Matt Risman, my goodness, Matt, you're killing us. Matt's going to be on the Wall of Fame for sure. We're almost halfway through the questions, and look at that. And Matt's still getting everyone right. Has Matt gotten any wrong yet? Let's see. No, Matt is running a perfect score today. So far, someone steals something valuable. No, we're not at that phase of the story. Now, next week, if the heist goes as it should, we should absolutely have something stolen. So we're building up to something valuable getting stolen, just not yet. We'll visit a new planet. Nope, not this episode. This is all established planets. I think we will. I think we might be done with new planets in the whole series, at least for this season. Just thinking about the trailer, what we know is kind of coming. Expecting Saul Guerrero, we'll see Jeddah again. We should see some planets that we've seen before. I don't think that'll be the first time in live action, so we might be done with that. A species talks in another language. Again, I'm saying no. It just feels to me like he's not going to do that in the season. So they're either speaking English or basic. They're speaking basic, even the droids, or they're speaking native language with no subtitles. I'm just not feeling subtitles are going to be part of it. They did mention Jeddah. Yeah, I think they're going to be going to Jeddah, and we've seen Jeddah in live action before. So I don't think they're going to get a new planet first time. So we'll see. But I think we're going to stick to the traditional Star Wars. I say that only jokingly because Chewbacca, of course, never has been subtitled, but Greedo was, right? So, yeah, I just don't think that's going to happen. Clone troopers, or stormtroopers, or shore troopers, that kind of thing would be seen. More than one together. Now, this is an interesting question because we didn't see anybody in trooper armor, right? But on the base, we did see workers there. Are those workers troopers just not wearing their battle armor? I want to think they are because they're part of the Empire. They seem to be enlisted folks who are assigned there. They're doing grunt work. And they're working. They're just not wearing trooper armor. Yeah, they were troopers at the base. I thought so. That's my interpretation of that. They're just not wearing the armor, right? Yeah, just not stormtroopers, and that's implied in here as well, right? Like, and I've mentioned this week to week, like shore troopers, clone troopers, stormtroopers, or even like pilots that wear the black, all of that, right? So I'm going to say guesses get the point here. Did have several troopers standing together. So there we go. Light side force users. No, that's not happening. And if it does, it'll be on Jeddah. And it won't be like a Jedi or a Padawan. Again, I've mentioned this. I think it might be the Guardians of the Wills, the same folks that Sharut was part of. I think it might be that. So those get the point here. Darth Vader, Andor the Emperor, is referred to by name. Again, I was going for the dinner party. And we're going to be, chit-chatting around. We're going to get our cameos. We're going to get our kind of discussion, and then we're going to name drop the Emperor because it says, or is referred to by name, right? That's right in the question. Daggone it, Santa. Matt Risman is killing me today. Absolutely killing it. Matt might get a perfect 20 out of 20. Someone gets arrested by the Empire. Nope, we're not at that part as well. So we'll say no's get the point here. And now this next one is an interesting question too. Someone wears a disguise. Now, this is an interesting question because Lieutenant, Gorn, right, is wearing his uniform, and then he's wearing civilians. Uniform and civilians. But civilians isn't a disguise, it's just civilian wear. And the and the uniform's not a disguise, it's his attire. Do we take any disguise? Did we see anybody wearing a disguise? I don't think so, right? I'm not thinking so. Somebody have to make a really strong argument for a disguise. I'm not there. I'm going to say no. And I'll let you guys try to talk me out of it. But that's that. 5 instances of no. The only question Matt Risman's gotten wrong so far. A named character is wounded, not killed, and a named character is killed. Well, nobody was wounded or killed. I'm going to do both of these questions together. I'm going to say no's get the point. for both of these. There we go. And that gets us into the last bit. Question 18. Star Wars slang is used. There was a little discussion at the beginning about the tattoos and what they're meaning. But none of that seemed like slang. It was the names of things, like, the axe or this or that, right? Yeah, no disguise. Okay, I see you guys. Yeah, you can make an argument that Andor's wearing a disguise with the poncho, but that's a stretch. I agree. Star Wars slang. I don't think we had slang. Oh, nor did we have I've got a bad feeling about this. So, no's get both of these as well. Yeah, no's get both of those. So now we get down to the bonus question, and we see where we are. So far, Santa's at 14. Oh, no. Look at Matt Risman with 18. Nailing it. Going to be on the leaderboard for sure. For sure. No, this was... is that the first time we've ever heard it in Star Wars? I don't know. Yeah, Brent, we had to start early because I have to leave here in about 20 minutes. So we just started early. So let's go through our bonus point questions. I said, Mon Mothma hosts a dinner party. I thought it was a sure thing. 0 points for Santa. We see an Imperial Star Destroyer. Matt gets no bonus either. He doesn't need it. He's on the leaderboard anyway. Saul will be seen. Jumpin' Jamie. No point. Yeah, Brent. Yes, indeed, Brent. You're here in the chat. A sequel trilogy reference is made. We did get a sequel reference. They specifically mentioned Jakku and all of that. So that's a yes. You get a bonus point. We see the heist of payroll. Mike, nope, didn't happen. Didn't happen. We see more Easter eggs. Maria Espino. We did get some Easter eggs because right there at the end, and I'm sure there are others throughout the episode, we did get the figures that Matt Risman improperly called toys. Shame on you, but yeah, we did get some Easter eggs. I'll give you a point. Cassian kills someone. Log branch, not yet. Cassian gets betrayed. Fitz is good when Cassian gets betrayed. No, he was confronted by the dude and he took his kyber, but he gave it back. That's not a betrayal. That's just a confrontation. Cassian wears an Imperial disguise. Oh. They were putting on those Imperial uniforms and marching around, right? Practicing marching as Imperials. Were those disguises? Were they wearing the disguises? Now I'm like, oh, I don't know. They were wearing those Imperial clothing, marching around. That wasn't Imperial though, was it? It was. They were pretending to wear. Now I'm stuck. There was one scene where the guy at the camp says, "Let me look at you," and Cassian was in the Imperial uniform. Yes, that's right. That's what I was thinking. So do we have to go back to the disguise question and change it, don't we? We have to go back, and I'm going to give Baymax the point here. And then I think we have to go back to the disguises and change that one. So let's go back. Someone wears a disguise. Yes. So we're going to change the ones to no's. I'm going to do that. Okay. And then we're going to change the yeses here to ones. Replace all. All right. There we go. It's been corrected. Baymax gets a point. Oh, Baymax still up there. 17. Look at that. Matt Risman, 19 out of 20. Matt, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Let's see. Sion, no point. Dawn, did you do the show already? Yes, we did. Good morning, Dawn. Thank you. I had to do the show early due to commitments with my dad today. So Dale was Dael was either once a Jedi or knew a Jedi general. Who is Dael? We have to ask the Magic Maker about that one. One once a Jedi or knew a Jedi general. Is he talking about Rail? Yeah. I can't give you that point. Dawn, Mon Mothma will show her connection to the rebellion to the audience. Luthen. Yeah, I was thinking Luthen. Mon Mothma will show her connection to the rebellion to the audience. I'm going to say no. Somebody could talk me out of that if you think so. Yeah, Luthen. Yeah, Luthen Rail. Right. We see the beginning, but not the end of the heist. No. K2SO droid. It's not him. No, we didn't see a K2 droid. We see a blue alien. I like the guess, Ducky. We see a blue alien. I did not. I did not see that. Growing rebel presence in the Lothal system. I love that Dark Dragon. I'm going to say no. Death Star or other projects mentioned. Death Star or other projects mentioned. There was a mention of a project at the dinner table or breakfast table. I don't think so. Mon Mothma plays coy for her husband's guest. Didn't happen yet. Dinner scene didn't happen. Meg, no point for Meg. Oh no. Meg with 11. Oh no. Robert St. Clair, Luthen will have yet another wig. Nope. Someone sacrifices themselves to save the mission and the crew escapes. Not yet, Darth Chaos. Not yet. The Eye of Aldani will distract everyone, not just the imps. Next episode. You're in episode 2 early. The return of the Wilhelm scream. Fanjecture. The Wilhelm scream. We do need a Wilhelm scream, but we didn't get that in this episode. Perhaps the next, when they're going to the dam, somebody gets yeeted over the edge. Yeah! And we'll get the Wilhelm scream there. That'll be great. Cassian flies a new ship. Not yet, TVC. The main villain is seen. Who is the main villain? I mean, no. We see Mothma dinner party. I was going for that as well. Shrub the Wise. Is that supposed to be Sheev the Wise? Sheev the Wise is now Shrub the Wise. Did we get an autocorrect? Did we get an autocorrect, Sheev? It's corrected Sheev to Shrub. Cassian goes undercover. RF Gaming Channel. Not yet. I love this. The Empire is the main villain of the show, unless the Pikes make an appearance. Of course, the Pikes. So Mon Mothma's daughter is the rebel leader. Oh, making Star Wars. Jason Ward and I saw Jason and Rob filling their predictions out yesterday. Mon Mothma. Oh, again, I mentioned this theory. I heard Jason talking about it, that the rebel leader could be Mon Mothma's daughter. We don't have that confirmed yet. However, her other daughter is a bit of a brat and throwing a temper tantrum there because mom's not home enough, or she's involved with the Senate, and she sees her as being self-centered because she's giving more attention to the Senate. She's giving more attention to whatever she's doing at work than she is to her family. We know, of course, what the context of the other half of that is, right? So that's not it. Santa, Mon Mothma's daughter is the rebel leader. I'm going to say no. Brian Stone giving Santa a hard time. something happened yesterday. Some of you are aware of it. I've been trying to kind of skirt by it. It was a traumatic experience for me. And it's on Discord, and there was a message came up about getting some nitro reward, and there's a QR code. I scanned the QR code, and most of you saw what happened after that. It took over my account. It started spamming out messages across every server I'm in, DMs, everything. And it charged me several times $9.99 in repeated spam fashion from for Nitro. So eventually PayPal caught that and said, are you really meaning to do this over and over? And I said no. So they stopped it, and then they froze my account, locked me out, and all of that. I had to go through the whole ordeal with PayPal to get that unlocked, and then I added two-factor authentication to Discord. Had to log out of Discord, back into Discord. It logged me out of everything. That removed the account that took over my account, and I got kicked out of my server. The Santa's covert. I don't have the ownership of that right now. I've got a ticket open with Discord saying, hey, this happened. I scanned the QR code. I'm an idiot. I fell for a trick. I don't know. And so it's been a traumatic for me. It's been a horrible experience. I know you guys are having fun with it. We have a fun community here. I'm just not there yet. It's still difficult for me because I still don't have it reconciled. Plus the damage that it did. Damage it did to all my friends. It did to my reputation, me as a person, everything. It's devastating, absolutely devastating, and I don't know. It's hard for me to deal with. So I'm trying, but very difficult. So I'll go ahead and give Brian the point. But there we go. Mon Mothma confesses to someone. Mon Mothma confesses to someone. Nope. Cassian will meet Mon Mothma. Not yet. I do look forward to that happening. I think that's a really good guess. Really good guess. Mon Mothma's husband is a jerk at the dinner party. I would think he is a jerk, but the dinner party hasn't happened. Skywalker's Academy, our good friend Dale. ISB representative Deidre Miro will come knocking on Cyril's door for help. A lot of people are looking for the two of them to meet. They're still following Cyril. Cyril's still holding a grudge for Cassian. And you notice at the end, there was this bit about he didn't do well at protecting Cassian's identity. And I think what's going to happen is this raid's going to happen at the dam, right? And they're going to take the money. There's going to be some footage that makes its way out from that, putting Cassian sort of on a most wanted list. Cyril's got that little thing. He's going to contact the ISB to say, I know who that is. I know who it is. I know where he's from. I know what he is, and I've seen what he's done. And that's going to put him in contact with Deidre. That's my prediction. So that's where we'll see that go. All right. So let's take a look here and see who made it onto the Wall of Fame with Santa with 15. Now, to get the Wall of Fame, you have to meet or beat Santa on the predictions. So there's your number to beat. The Risman, the Rister. He is right there at the top. Let's see if I can. I have to open this back up. Matt Risman, the Wall of Fame, the leaderboard right at the top. He's trying to close the gap on Fanjecture and Baymax. But congratulations, Matt. And then let's see who's next. Baymax was 17. Oh, still way at the top. Way at the top. Good job, Baymax, my friend. Good job. A Magic Maker beat Santa with 1 point. Oh, no. And I'm going to take some abuse from my friend, a Magic Maker. Let's keep going. 15 or more. Ducky Momo. The duck is back on the hunt. He's back in the leader board. Good job, Ducky. Let's see, 15 or more. Shrub the Wise. I hope you guys, the next time you see Vader's Lair and you're in the chat, you have to say, "Greetings, Shrub the Wise." I know Mike Porter is out visiting everybody, and Mike supports everybody. We might even want to go onto Sheev's Twitter account. Go to Vader's Lair and say, "Greetings, Shrub the Wise." It'll confuse him. It'll be like, "Why are you guys calling me Shrub the Wise?" He won't know. He won't know why we're calling him Shrub the Wise, but he did it. Right there he is, Shrub the Wise. We need some tweets to Shrub the Wise. That needs to happen. So there we go. So we've got a leaderboard. Shrub the Wise, my good friend Sheev, Ducky Momo, a Magic Maker, Baymax, and Matt Risman right at the very top. I'll be adding these scores together, adding them to the season leaderboard, and updating that. To be honest, I don't have time to do all of that right now. I'll try to do some of it in the next 10 minutes, but I may have to do that tomorrow morning so that because I'm going to be gone for most of the day today. So that's the deal there. So a good episode. What am I going to? What would I give this episode a rating out of 10? Out of 10. So far, I've been hanging around that 8 category. We mentioned just how gorgeous this show is. We mentioned the acting, the sets, the cinematography. All of it is absolutely top-notch stuff. It's wonderful. Really, really good. Roland's giving it an 8. What would you give it, Matt? Mike Porter, Dawn, Roland, what would you guys give it out of 10? I'm going to say something like... I'm going to give it something like a 7. And maybe it's me holding a grudge that the dinner party didn't happen, and now I'll make up for it next week. Next week will jump up to a 10. But see, Matt, I'm with you. Around the 7, maybe 7.5. Yeah, I'm right there. I didn't look on here. Where's Fanjecture? Fanjecture had 14. So, oops. So he's only one point behind on the leaderboard. So he's going to keep his up there at the top with Baymax. But you guys will make progress on him point by point along the way. So Dawn has to go and give it a watch. Give it and watch it to give it a number. All right. Mike Porter says 10 for me. I love Mike Porter. That's great. And speaking of the Mike Porter, we do have a Mike Porter dad joke. I didn't get time to put this. Oh, here, just give me 1 second, you guys, and I will put this into Melon, so that I can show the Mike Porter dad joke properly. We've got a good Star Wars related Mike Porter dad joke, and appreciate Mike getting up bright and early this morning to share this with us. So let me get this here. If Mike Porter loves it, I think I will too. Brent hasn't seen it yet, so don't know. Okay. All right. Well, that's fair. All right. The Mike Porter dad joke of the day as we head on out of here. What do Force users say about Kyber? What do Force users say about the Kyber? Oh, they say, oh, the power of the Kyber is crystal clear. Oh, oh, Mike Porter, appreciate your dad jokes, my friend. They're great, and I appreciate this community, all of you. So thank you for dropping in. Thank you for visiting. Please do the things, right? Like Mike Porter does. Share it out on Twitter. Like the video. Please subscribe. Consider subscribing. Doing all that stuff. That would be wonderful. We'd certainly appreciate it to help the channel grow and reach more people. I'm having a lot of fun doing this show. I'm having a lot of fun talking with you all and just enjoying Star Wars. And that all of us here share this passion for this franchise. And I am so grateful for you. As our friend Jedi Mike said at the very front of the show, blessed and grateful. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. So thank you so much. You guys, I hope you have a wonderful day today. I'll be out with my dad. Thank you for all the support you've given me, the prayers and financial support that you guys provided for my dad. We still have a long way ahead of us, but we've got a great start. So until next time, my friends, have a wonderful, blessed day, and Merry Christmas. May the Force be with you all. Bye-bye.
Hot dang! Talking through the news from a galaxy far away. Toys and book reviews, positivity all the way. Come and join the fun, subscribe and like away. Movie news and show reviews, it's like Christmas every day. Oh, Star Wars Santa, Star Wars Santa, the Star Wars Santa show. Oh, what fun it is to chat on the Star Wars Santa show. Oh, Star Wars Santa, Star Wars Santa, the Star Wars Santa show. Oh, what fun it is to chat on the Star Wars Santa show. Ho, 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 ho. Hot dang, ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a treat tonight on the Star Wars Santa show. He can feel your presence. So join the chat, loosen up and have some fun with Star Wars Santa.
I see it, Wes. Good work.
Talking through